Hello everyone, this is Zach Geisler again with another Revit 2020 tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about some tools that you may or may not know about that I think are very useful and very helpful in a project. So I'm just going to be opening a couple of these, and as you can see I have my project. I've been kind of going through it. If you've seen some of my other videos I have, you'll see this and recognize this. This is just what I've made throughout making all these videos I have, and I've made a couple different little tiny basic models here. But anyway, let's move on from that. We'll just show you how to do stuff. First thing that I think is a really efficient tool and a really easy tool is let's just say I click on this window right here. It shows me that I have just a basic fixed window in there. Alright, then I'm going to click this. I'm going to right click, I'm going to right click, and then up here there's select all instances. This is a very useful tool because it can either, obviously it'll select all the instances in the project, so all the windows that are the same type as this window, all the fixed 36 by 48 windows are going to be selected. You can either do it in the entire project or visible in view. So, and this works on anything, any component or any item you have in your project. You can do this with. So let me just show you how this works. Like I said, click on it, right click, select all instances, visible in view. So let's just start with that one, visible in view. So obviously I have a bunch of windows that are the same because I just use the same window. But look, as you can see, the ones that are lit up blue, they are lit up, and that makes it so easy. So let's say you didn't like the 36 by 48 windows and you just want them out of your project. You just click on that. You say, oh, maybe I want a, let's just say a double, window casement double, 34 by 36. Change that. It just takes a second to load it up, and boom, all your windows are this type of window now. So very useful tool. Like I said, you can use it on other things. So I'm going to go back to this in just a minute and show you some more things you can do with it. But for right now, I'm going to go, and another tool that I use frequently and often, especially when I'm in the 3D view like I am now, I'm going to hit the section box tool, which is on the properties palette, which brings up this big old box around your whole project. Very useful. This is one of the newer things that Revit has given you, and so I'm going to click on the box. Okay, I'm going to bring this box in here, and wherever it is, it'll cut it from right there. Doesn't mean your project's gone or anything. It just means it's hiding it. So let's say you wanted to see from this angle, you can bring it around and see that that's been cut from right there. You can kind of see inside the project, see what's going on. Blah blah blah. I'm going to Control Z that and take it back out. I don't want to save right now, but I'm also the main thing I use it for is if I don't want to go into visibility graphics for some reason, or if I just decide not to do that, I'll bring the top portion, and it's kind of funky because you have a lot of little arrows here, and obviously you have to drag by the arrows to do it. But if you drag from the top and bring it down, you kind of just can cut it off so that the roof isn't showing anymore. So that's what I like to do right there, right here, and you kind of see I have some floors and some elements in here and nothing in the other ones because I just did it for this one. But yeah, but this is helpful because let's say you have all these interior walls. Let's see, all these interior walls, and you can either hold Control, select them all like this, which, let's see, I think that I use the same wall, so that's not going to work. Yeah, I use the same wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch all these, doing the old-fashioned way. I'm going to Control, select them like this, select all these interior walls, then I'm going to then I'm going to go and I'm going to make them a interior 5.5 inch wall, whatever. Doesn't really matter for this purpose, but look, you can see their interior because they're white. They have gypsum board on the sides. But then I'm like, you know what? I think that's a little big. So we go here, right click again, select all instances. You can do either visible in view or an entire project. Right now, my entire project is just the three things you see in front of you. So I'm going to do visible in view because it's right there, and it selects all those I just changed. Because if I had those walls still the same, because these are generic 8-inch walls and these were generic 8-inch walls before I just changed them, it would select all those walls, and I only really want to change the interior, so I had to go through and select those first. But after you've done that, it makes it really helpful to be able to change it. So it's really helpful to change things really quickly through this process. And so I just changed it. As you can see, I went back up to the properties palette. I changed it from what it was 5.5 to now 4 7/8. Not much of a difference, but they're a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller walls, but really easy to use these tools together. And then, excuse me, sorry, I have a little bit of cold. I know I'm sniffling and things, but gotta get these videos done. I'm gonna unclick the section box. It's gone, and then it goes back just the way it was normal. Anyway, those are two tools that I use often and are very helpful in projects and can make your drafting and your drawing quicker and more efficient. Okay, that's all I got for this video. Thank you and have a good night.